Hi guys, you join me on the bank at Tile Lake in the Sedges. I'm just going to do a quick video of how to tie a pole rig using a top kit on the bank. So stuff you need is your hook links, loop tire, your shots and the pliers, a marker to mark your winder, your float, your line, main line, scissors, puller, might need that, elastic band, or you can use, if you put pole elastic around your pole, your top kit, you can actually slide that and do that, use that, and your winder tray. So what I've done is I've just started by putting the float onto the line here with a bit of silicone, just because it's a bit fiddly and I didn't want to waste time on video. But what I do is I just slide them on while they're there, and where you've been putting the shots on, out the silicone on obviously, and sliding it on the end, you can actually, like, you can feel that the line's a bit damaged. So what I always do is cut off the bit that I've been using. So you start like that, wind a bit out, pull it down a bit, just damaged it more, should have left a bit more to work with. Right, so we cut that off now. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a good sort of couple of inches, bring that round like that. We're going to use a loop tire. If you need to know how to use a loop tire, check out my other video, I've done a video on it. So we're using the smaller end here, and we'll twist round once, go through like that, wet it, pull it tight, good, teeth trick, cut that off where you want it. We've got that. Then we get our hook length, just the one. So there's two ways, obviously there's two ways you can do this, and one's the right way, one's the wrong way. So, and it gets confusing what loop goes through what. So basically what you want to do is you want to hold your main line, put that through your hook length, and the way that I remember is I hold my main line, my hook length should be hanging off of the main line there. So, and then what I do is I hold that, pick my hook up, put that through the loop, pull that. When you get to about here, wet it and then pull it. Put a little bit of tension. Obviously this hook length's only 0.11, so I don't want to pull it too hard. That's just enough, and then you can see it sitting nice and straight. If you do it the other way, it will kink right out. So that's that bit sorted. Then what we're going to do is we're going to get our top kit. And what we're going to do is get our hook. We're going to hook it on the end of our top kit like this. Put our elastic band on. And that's just to hold it so it doesn't fall off. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pull this up gently. Should be alright. You can adjust the float after. Put that on there. We're coming to this end now. I'm going to leave a bit extra. Not that much. Yeah. Then I'm going to work out how long I actually want it. So I want it, I want it so when I put this on that there's a little bit of tension, so I can hook it on the bottom. I'm doing it. So let's try it. So what I'll do is I'll just hold it on it about there, sort of thing. So what I'm doing is I'm holding where I want the top of my loop to be roughly. So when that goes around like that, it's about there, and it's going to be holding it. So then what I do is, while I'm pinching that, Let's see if we can get this to stay somewhere. Nope. Okay, let's just do that. Right, so I'm holding where I want the top of my loop, and then I'm going to come down like this. Then give yourself 3 inches maybe, something like that. Loop across over like that. Yeah. Twist that loop. Yeah. Thread this one from the back into there. Wet it. I'm holding the main line and I'm pulling out like that. And then pulling a bit with the teeth. Cut that one off. And then, because I'm using Dacron connector, obviously I want that little loop so I can release the rig. So I'm holding this here. So I'm going to do another loop with a loop tie. Only needs to be a tiny one, just so you can grab hold of it. Like that. Right, and then to connect to the Dacron, you want to open this loop up, the big loop, put your fingers through, pull this one through like that, yeah? Then get your caught up now. Now obviously this would be easier if it wasn't under tension, obviously. I wasn't doing it all back front. Always wet that as well. Bring it down to a knot and tighten down. And obviously my elastic's a bit long, as you can see, but just tension that up. So that one will be at the end, and as you can see, we've got a rig getting there. Then, like I said, what you can do, some people do, is mark it with like a silver or grey permanent marker with all your inches and stuff like that. I've got some 1 foot markers and stuff like that, but what we can do is just use a tape measure. So what we do is, I'm going to do your sort of basic shotting pattern. So I have laid out some stocks already, so you don't have to see me fiddling about with them. So what I'm going to do is the first one, I can grab it, just going to go just above the hook length knot. Then we're going to do another one 4 inches up. A bit more than that. Now I'm going to do the rest of the bulk up here. So this is a 4x16 fine. I'm not going to be using this rig yet, but when it gets colder I will be, but it's just the only rig that the float that I haven't got made up. 4x16s I think normally takes 8 number 8s, but I've just put on 7 number 8s, and then obviously I use trim and shot at a time. So, and that is your pole rig all made up. So you can see we've got 1 shot above the hook length, 1 at 4 inches, and then the bulk at 8 inches. We've got a loop there with our little puller, so that little loop, to undo it you just pull that, and that's it, loads of fish. So obviously it takes a little longer when you explain it on video, but it's a couple of minutes and you're good to go. So that's it, and thanks for watching.